Welcome to Kickstarter Conniption. I'm Kevin Delp.
And I'm Melissa Delp.
And we're happy to be part of the Tantrum House family. Today we're looking at Outlawed. It's a card game for 2 to 4 players by Green Couch Games, and it's on Kickstarter until October 8th.
In Outlawed, you're trying to become the next deputy of Bandit Bluff by capturing the highest value of outlaws. Now, to do that, you'll have to sometimes tell the truth about which outlaw you're playing, and other times you might have to mislead your opponent.
She means bluff or lie. And here's the reason why. Some outlaws, like Stretch Tannen, can only be apprehended if you lie.
But for others, like Noble Lionel Mainsworth, you have to tell the truth. The problem is, someone else might play Dirty Duke Tiger and cancel your Mainsworth card.
Each player has an identical deck of outlaws and takes turns playing one card face down and claiming which one it is. The players simultaneously reveal their cards and see if the apprehend conditions have been met.
Now, I don't like most bluffing games, things like Sheriff of Nottingham and Werewolf. I am a terrible liar. Terrible. So I was a little hesitant to play this game, but once I did, I was pleasantly surprised. It's actually not as much about lying and convincing people that you're telling the truth and trying to persuade them and how well you can lie, and more about, strategizing which outlaws to claim and paying attention to what other people have played and being able to see if you can catch them in a lie.
So yeah, some of the things I like are the quick turns and the easy to understand rules. The first game might be a little bumpy as you learn the names of the outlaws and the apprehend conditions, but after that, the games are just going to fly by.
Yeah, we had a few funny moments when we played the first time with our friend Katie, and she was trying to claim a certain outlaw and completely mangled the name, didn't get it even close. So needless to say, we figured she was probably bluffing. But by the second game, she really picked it up, and she was much better with those names of recognizing them, saying them, and even strategizing what to do.
The card art is great. They look like wanted posters, and the anthropomorphic creatures are fun. And one of my favorites is Stretch Tannen. I love that you can't even see his head. And I really like that the backs of the cards are different playing card suits for each player.
Now, this may sound a little silly, but it's actually kind of fun to say some of the outlaw names, like
Bandito! And while this game is for 2 to 4 players, and totally playable at 2, I feel like it's a much more strategic game at 3 or 4 players. We did play this at 2 players, and it feels like it's from that scene from Princess Bride where you are like saying, I know that you know that I know that you know that you played such and such a card.
Yeah, so Outlawed is another great small game from the Green Couch Games lineup, so check it out on Kickstarter.